Good evening and welcome to our Tuesday Night Live. We're so glad you're here. This live will begin shortly, and we're excited to share this journey with you. This is a space of kindness and encouragement, so let's be welcoming to everyone looking to better themselves. If you have questions, drop them in the chat or use the super chat to make sure it gets addressed. Thank you for being a part of our community. Let's make it a great night. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so
Hi,
very
guys.
much for being here.
Let us know you can hear us because we're trying a new
Yes,
thing.
we're trying EV Mux for the very first time. Jeff Fafa says, I am struggling to stay awake. Please entertain me.
I can't juggle. Just letting you know.
Unless it's fruit.
Don't joggle your fruit. Oh, God. Now I said it. It's going to be sticking. You're going to have to deal with it.
Anyway, I hope you like the new look. It is Tuesday Night Live. If you're just joining us over from Chris Cook in Nashville's live, they were making fondue, cheesy fondue, and dipping bacon-wrapped hot dogs into it. So you're probably excited about that.
Ugh, hot dogs. There isn't anything you can do to a hot dog that would make me like it. Not a thing.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Hot dogs are gross. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Oof.
Okay, so downside with this is I don't see everything that I need to see here. So basically what we're talking about tonight is what we learned from BBB&E and what's next.
Or BBC&E.
Yeah.
Scroll one way or the other so we can see what's happening. Who all is here?
She likes when the BBC E's. Anyway, row your boat. We got Carrie's in the house. Good evening, Carrie.
Hello, Carrie. Yeah, it seems like the comments are squishy.
Well,
they're not as big as they were.
Well, because we're dealing with two different screens and it's a whole new layout. I probably need to
play with it a little. Fiddle faddle.
Yeah. Evelyn's here.
Hi, people Evelyn. Thanks for joining us.
Hello to people. Look, Andy's here. She's doing dishes.
Nice. When you're done there, we have a sink. You want to do more dishes, we'll take it.
I just did
I know.
The dishes are almost done. I did everything they could fit in the dishwasher.
You got it.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Here we go.
Yes.
Look at that.
Pretty cool stuff with your fun new toys.
And Andy says, hit that like button.
Yes, please do that. Thumbs up it.
And Matt says, hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
He's like, hey, everybody.
That's how he does it.
He's like, hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
And Andy says, hi, Chandra and Dustin.
All right. You don't have to click everybody's
well,
but let's just say hi to everybody.
That's what I'm trying to do. Sean says, hello.
Hello. Thank you for joining us.
And Jeremiah is here.
Bruce is trying to get in on this. Come on, bud. If you're going to sit, come sit.
Yes.
He's perched.
Jennifer Lucas is here. Hello, Jennifer Lucas.
Hello.
Yes. Let's see. People saying hello to each other. Elle Strange is here. She says, I need to do BBB&E again. It helped me with my hunger cues.
Yeah, I feel like it does that for me too. But I noticed like I didn't have ankle swelling. I wasn't, at least I don't believe I was overeating. I don't know. Things just felt a little better this round.
Yeah, so I mean, basically, what I liked about Triple B&E, outside of the fact that during the month that we did that, we were like knocked out hard with the sickness.
Oh yeah, the sickness was no fun.
Yeah, so I liked the fact that I just felt better. I didn't have as much indigestion, heartburn, because my heartburn's pretty much been gone for a long time. I don't need to take medication for it anymore. But when I'm not paying attention to what I'm eating, then I have more room for necessary things like Tums, that kind of stuff, which not necessarily what I want to be doing.
Yes. Yeah, and I feel like we have a tendency to eat late when we're not on the Triple B&E.
And I mean, when we're doing Triple B&E, I think there's I can go and have a few pieces of bacon before bed, and it's not going to impact me.
I cannot.
I know you can't.
I had no bacon this round. All I had was Triple B or BB chicken and E.
Carrie said the new look rocks.
Nice. It is pretty cool. I like purple.
Yeah, I did that just for you.
Purple is my favorite color.
Yeah. More people saying hello to everybody. You should say it.
Hello, I should say it. Hello, everybody.
Oh, that's okay. That's how I can do that. So now we can use that to read it ourselves.
Oh, good. That looks way bigger. I can see that.
So Carrie said that he obtained his food safety certification again today, now to find a restaurant.
Sweet. Good job.
He can make Krabby Patties. He could work at the Krusty Krab.
He could. He could make Krabby Patties.
Well, let's see. What is this? Jennifer Lucas says, Chandra, how do you feel about baseball, apple pie, and Chevrolet?
Homemade apple pie is delicious. Baseball is a fun game to play, but boring to watch. And not a fan of Chevys.
But you took your Chevy to the levee.
I do like the song. I took my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Cat, sit.
Becky is here. Good evening, Becky.
Sit, Bruce. Bruce just ran away because he didn't want to sit. Hi, Becky. Thanks for joining.
And then Evelyn says, having a special bratwurst from Schmidt Sausage House in Columbus that I picked up after our meetup.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And speaking of meetup, I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming out, supporting Heath and Shelley. Maitreya and Sharon and everybody did an amazing job getting everything set up, picking out the venue. All the food was fantastic. Everybody cleaned up and made everything very nice, and the ability for Heath and Shelley to kind of interact with people and not need to worry about taking care of all that stuff. That was pretty awesome. And all the photos. I still need to get all the photos because so many people took photos. Because I was in so many photos, I didn't actually get the photos. You know what I mean?
Oh, you didn't take any. You were just the star of the show.
I mean, duh. I mean, what do you expect?
I hate that.
Yeah.
The worst.
Yeah. Rick said he had to give up bacon. Had to give up bacon, butter, and now eggs.
Oh.
He's got to find free iguanas and ducks.
Yeah. Oh, there were ducks swimming in the neighborhood pool today or yesterday, and we thought about you. Yeah,
and there was something I saw somebody. So Rick, I saw a video and I was thinking about you. Somebody had like those 90s pants. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're like the 90s leggings or whatever, but they were like not quite parachute pants.
The baggy pants that had the stripes.
That were like the linen pants or whatever. Uh-huh. But they were stretchy or whatever. But like, you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite?
No.
Anyway, the ubiquitous 90s pants with like the elastic waistband and the elastic leg bottoms and everything. And this guy had a duck in his pocket and he was feeding this duck in his pocket. Weird. I was like, that's got to be Rick, but Rick would be feeding himself the duck in his pocket.
Yeah, Rick would be eating the duck.
And Russ said he'll be here until Russ starts his stream. Well, tell Russ that I said hello. It does pain me that we go live right at the same time, and by the time we're done, he's done.
Yeah.
So that does. I wish that was different.
Wish there was more time in a day.
Oh yeah, Sarah's joyful journey is here. Good evening, Sarah.
Thanks for joining us.
She's normally asleep by now.
Yeah.
So we need a celebration. This is what we need because Sarah is here. We need balloons.
Oh, that is pretty cool. Okay. I do like the detail. That is pretty cool.
I know.
How long does it go?
Just for a couple of seconds.
Does it stop?
Yeah.
It's still going.
Then
Okay.
it's done.
All right. Wasn't terrible. I do like it.
Becky says, "What's up, Dustin and Chandra?"
Not much. I went to Goodwill today
Tell them all
and
about
bought a bunch of treasures that I'm excited about. And Goodwill, their pricing is, I don't even know what they're thinking. Like I don't even know what they're thinking. Anything Nike, Victoria's Secret, or Under Armour was priced $10 or more, except for a few of the things that I bought that you could tell they just accidentally missed. But like, there are not that many things that are Nike, Victoria's Secret, or Under Armour that are worth more than $10. Like, I don't know who they're trying to sell that to. I don't know. Just my opinions, and it's really like going to a hoarder's house anymore when I go to Goodwill, because they have so much stuff on every shelf and every rack. You can't even move the things around to look at stuff without break. So many people dropped and broke things today because everything is so over full, because everything is priced so high, they're not moving it off the shelves. But that's just my opinion. You know what opinions are like.
I do need your opinion, though.
Do you?
I need that right there. You can hand me
This,
that. Yes, that and that.
That,
Yep.
and that.
Yeah. We can go in here. We can do this. So we're going to talk about SALTT. So we're going to talk about SALTT, everybody. This stuff.
Yes. Well,
I'm trying.
Try.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you can see it. It's on the screen. You can see it. It's on the screen there. This is not a sponsored video, but they have released a new flavor. Really more, it's an updated flavor. We've got Mondo Melon. It's an updated flavor, updated, revamped flavor.
Okay.
And you're going to taste it. I've already pre-mixed it because it's not quite the same.
I hope it's not gross.
I hope you're not gross.
Well, there's no changing me now.
It's true.
It doesn't smell horrible.
It smells like a Jolly Rancher.
It's not awful.
It's not awful. I'm sure. Like, that's written for the way.
So it's watermelony. And
yeah.
Watermelon is not one of my go-to flavors. It's not bad. It would be fine for a backup.
Yeah.
I would prefer the wasn't it grapefruit that they had? That I like. That's my flavor. That's my jam.
My goal is to buy you a bag of that.
This is okay. Tolerable when you run out of grapefruit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would say. Tolerable when you run out of grapefruit. Sweet, salty, not too much of either. Pretty good. A little watered down, but that's probably because there's ice in it.
Yeah.
I had more than a drink, so you know it's not gross. But watermelon is just not a top tier flavor of mine. Throwing the toys, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Way to go.
I'll get that in a little bit.
Get new toys and then you just throw them on the floor.
So if you are curious about that and you want to order some for yourself, KetoSimple.shop. You can find Keto Chow links there. You can order them from us. We get a little bit kickback. You get a discount. We win. You win. Keto Chow wins because you're buying it from them.
Yep.
So thank you for that, babe. I'm glad I'm glad that you were tough enough to try it.
I try a lot of things I don't want to try.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's not bad.
Yes.
It tastes like watermelon, and it tastes like a decent watermelon. It's just not a flavor I go to.
Jeffrey Cox is here.
Thank you for joining us.
Sarah said that purple is her favorite color as well.
Purple's just the best color. It
now,
really
can
is.
you get a lightsaber in purple?
I don't know, but I would sure like one.
Everyone's saying hello to you.
Hello.
Jennifer Lucas says she's ordered 15 pounds of bacon.
That is a lot of bacon.
It's a lot of bacon. You'll be cooking for your family.
I feel like you. Oh, what's that? Fancy. What does
Look
it
at
do?
this. Sean Bradley with a $10 super chat.
Woo,
Congrats on
woo.
reaching 6,000 subscribers.
Thank you. We are going to have a giveaway soon.
Yes, I am
to
still
celebrate.
working out the details.
And do another little doodly do.
So we're gonna say stars confetti. Let me see here.
Try it again.
Yes, confetti that are made of stars.
Yes. It's like Frinkles.
Sprinkles.
I feel like you missed some things up earlier in chatting because some of them looked kind of big. And I feel like we missed some, but we may not have.
No.
Okay. No, we didn't. You're okay. You're good.
I got it.
It's hard for me to tell.
I got to remember how to make this one go away now. I don't know how to.
Go back to the one that it was.
I think that one's way down here, though. The super chat's way down here. I haven't quite figured out how, because there was a.
If you highlight somebody else's, it will probably take it away.
Current comment. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
All right. Got it.
There we go. Okay. I'm learning. Okay. It's going far better than I was anticipating.
Yes. He's got new toys, trying to figure out how to play with them. Excuse me.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Purple is the best color that ever was.
Back in the day, it looks like Undertaker used to wear a lot of purple.
I remember The Undertaker.
Holly Springer is here. Good. Almost said morning. I'm so used to doing the morning one.
Yeah.
Good evening, Holly.
You're just all discombobulated.
I am.
Tonight.
This is a whole new layout, all new stuff, all new things, and I'm doing my best.
This is Dustin mildly flustered.
Yes. Janelle made it.
Thanks for joining us.
And like the new, I can go in and I can probably adjust the animations for bringing things on the screen because they're a little slow, it seems.
Well, you're a little slow too.
Oh, I know. Rockin' Keto Amy says, hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
You should say it. And Ash Taylor is in the house.
Well, thanks for joining us, Ash.
I was talking with them and I was asking them if Mel likes or gets ice cube treats, because dogs love ice cube treats, and they don't know that they're just frozen water. They don't even know how water freezes or anything. They don't even know anything about it.
They may not like them. My dog never used to.
Well, because it was your dog. Ugh.
Probably.
Yes.
Keep elbowing me.
I know. And Amy says that the live stream
looks amazing. Did you say
amazing.
hi to Matt? He's commented a couple of times. I didn't see you click on him.
Yes, Matt Franklin is in the house.
Hi, Matt.
We love Matt. Matt and Sarah are married. Mm-hmm. They are a couple.
They're the Disney World people, aren't they?
Yes, but Sarah no longer works at Disney World.
That's hard.
She has betrayed us. But I mean, I'm just kidding. But still, Matt still works for Disney.
It was a peaceful parting and that no bridges were burnt.
Well, she still goes to Disney.
Yeah. Well, but you never know.
Not like
you might want to go back to working there.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean. You never know.
Oh, I know. BBB&E.
Yes.
Says Cranky. Carnivore Cutler.
Yes. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't do bacon because bacon makes me feel like I'm going to die. It's absolutely delicious, but it makes me feel like I'm dying. So I cannot eat it. I want to eat it. I like to eat it. I just can't.
Stacy is here.
Hi, Stacy.
She says I cannot have any other grandmas besides her.
Well, that's good because you don't.
It's true. Mine have all left.
Yours have all flown the coop.
Yeah. I just wanted to tell her. So she was so generous in gifting us 6 dozen eggs. Now, when she went to the meetup, she gifted everyone in attendance a dozen.
That's amazing.
And then she was selling them for $4 a dozen, and she didn't have Cash App or something and she was like, just owe me. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I'll take 4 on top of the one that she was already going to give me. So it was going to be $16. I ended up with another one somehow. I don't think she realized that I had already taken mine one for free. And so I ended up with 6. But then she said to go ahead and consider that a super chat.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've eaten in the last 2 days 12 of those.
Yeah,
and they
you
are
go through them kind of
so
fast.
good. Oh, there's just there's a different texture, a different flavor. Like, I know that you wouldn't think so because they're just eggs.
You're just eggs.
Mm-hmm. I know.
We really appreciate it.
Oh, 100%.
You are the best.
She is the best. And Ken and I were talking about all the things
You know what?
that she
I also
doodles.
don't have any other grandma.
Well, now you have one.
Yeah. All of our grandmothers have flown the coop.
Yep.
Mine all flew the coop before I was ever like a middle-aged teenager. Yes, Don McLean.
Eva Lynn sent her photos to you.
Yes.
She sent them all to me the day as we were leaving, and my car was like, Eva Lynn, and almost kind of sounded like Skeletor. Eva Lynn.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Evil Lynn. Ah, I love it.
Amy's not wrong. She says, "You attention hoe." Yes.
Yes, he is. He knows.
I was taking the photos and I'm like, this is weird, but I like it. I'm like, I hope I never kind of lose track that that's awesome that people want to take photos with me.
Well, they're weird. It's okay. We're weird too.
You're weird. I'm weird. They're weird. It's all weird. We're all weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are our people. They're weird like us. I'm sorry if that's offensive.
Rick remembers those pants. Pants.
Pants.
Yeah.
Oh, now Thor has come up to say hi after Bruce kind of ran off.
Is that a duck in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?
Yes.
Yes.
It'd be both. Just both.
I'm so glad that little thing is right there because that makes it so much easier. Because we're on a laptop right now. So in my office, I have a lot of screens and I have a giant 65-inch screen above where I can see this stuff a lot better. And now we're all truncated into a little 14-inch little laptop screen.
And the two little screens that are in front of us, one shows us what
we want to happen,
and the other shows us what's actually happening. And they're like, what, 2 by 3.5? They're very small.
Yeah.
So like I can tell we're there, but we don't have facial features.
Yeah. I haven't figured out how to make these. Like, if you could stack them on top of each other, they'd be bigger.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I can line up everything that I need to do in this screen and hit transition. Yes. And it all happens over there.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
If you had those pants, it'd be hammer time.
It would be hammer time.
Mm-hmm. Jerry says, "Hey all, as per usual, working."
Yeah, it makes me feel like that too when I'm working. Blech. Although I had a good weekend at work. I did. I had a pretty good weekend at work. Had 2 really adorable patients. It was a good weekend. Had a very sweet patient who was coming toward the end of her life, and she wanted a margarita. And so I keep those True Lime packs in my locker. And one of the other nurses I work with used to be a bartender. So we made her a faux Rita with a salt rim on a styrofoam cup, which, by the way, barely works at best. And it just made her so happy. And it made my day. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
So,
and she was like, "Ooh, this is the best one I've ever tasted."
She even was kind of arguing with her family and telling them that they all, they were all drinking her margarita and they had too much. It was so cute.
That's kind of like how my grandma was for her 90th birthday. We took her. You can't buy. We just took her like a fifth of margarita. We still have it, probably, don't we?
Yeah, the big margarita mix that already has the alcohol in it.
Yeah. And we poured her a glass of that. She had a single sip. Whew, I'm feeling it.
Went straight to my head. I need to lay back down. But it was just the cutest. It really made my day. Mm-hmm. It really, I try not to get caught up in my own feelings, and I think about the wins and not the losses. And being able to give somebody one last little piece of joy makes me very happy.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring the party down.
That's not down. It's a good thing. We want to find the positivity out there everything these days is so doom and gloom, and that's one thing we don't want to touch on here. Is yes, that story has a back end of kind of gloomy because it's someone at the end of life, but like we have to at least celebrate the fact that you were able to provide the comfort and, you know, just that little bit of home or whatever, the thing that she wanted at the time. And I think that we get so caught up in all the negative and the infighting and everything when it comes to everything going on today that we don't stop and celebrate the little things.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing that we're going to be talking about on the Keto Crusade, which I do believe will be on the 23rd this month, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday the 23rd. I believe that's the date. Nothing official yet, but we are going to be talking about positive things, the wins, how we're winning the war. We may lose battles, but we're always winning the war. So, I mean, it kind of goes with the crusade thing. We'd never give up. Just like Bozo the Clown, you keep getting back up.
Yes. All right, where are we
Positivity.
You're skipping people.
I know. People are saying hello to other people.
Okay.
Because you can't see.
Well, you're not wrong.
Tony Delisle is in the house. He says, hello, Dustin and Chandra and all. That is Chris's dad.
Well, thanks for joining us, Chris's dad.
Hello, Chris's dad. Thank you for being here.
Wait, now which Chris?
Chris Cooking Nashville.
Okay. Hi, Chris Cooking Nashville dad.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
I missed there was a super chat and I just missed it. I don't know where they are. I'll find it. Let me get to some of these comments. Congratulations on 6,000. Thank you, Jeff Fafa. That's Jeff Fafa. Yes. People saying hello to Chris. We know Chris is here. We love Chris.
Yes. Thanks for
Evelyn,
joining us, Chris.
Congratulations on 6K.
Thank you, Evil Lynn.
I was waiting to get above 6,001. I was going to wait till like 6,005, 6,010 because YouTube will giveth and then YouTube will taketh away.
Yes.
Because I had shared out that I needed 10 subscribers to hit 6,000. And for 2 days, people are sharing it out and sending it out and nothing changed. It would go up by one. It would go down by one. It would go up by one. I'm like, nobody? Bueller, nothing?
It happens.
And then I looked at it the other day and it was like 602. And I'm like, sweet.
Well.
Let's see. Carrie says, if it'll show it to me.
Oh, you got to hide that one, I think, first?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Carrie says, Carrie says, the one time I worked at a kidney foundation, which was a thrift store in South Carolina, they got a Bose speaker someone brought in, and he sent it off to Bose and got a free speaker since it was broken.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome.
I never thought about that.
Places that have like the really nice,
I know if you buy Lululemon pants, even if you buy them at a thrift store, if they're damaged, you can take them and trade them in. They'll give you $10.
Yeah.
On your next purchase.
Dustin and Chandra are so salty.
Yes. That's my personality type. Salty.
Jennifer Lucas says, I'm stuck buying a specific New Balance shoe. The last time I spent $90, this time they were $160. They're a specific type of.
Here's what I do. Now, I don't buy New Balance. I buy Brooks, but they have sales like 2 or 3 times a year. And when they go on sale, the shoes that I like, they drop to $100 because otherwise they're like $180. So every time they're on sale, I'll buy a pair, even if I'm not ready to get rid of my old pair. So I have at least 1 or 2 in backup. So that way it just,
I don't even know where this
gets you a little through.
All right. So we've got.
There's got to be a way to find it.
Yeah, I know. I'll figure it out. This is the first one. I've got more to go. So Julie in the Pines says, woo, 6,000. Congratulations.
Woo, woo.
And then.
Did you? Your time is backwards. See, this is like 15 and then 16 and then 17.
Because these are older.
Right. But you're scrolling down. So if you scroll up, you should get to new comments, right?
No, because that one's been there for 17 minutes. This one's been here for 16
never
minutes.
mind. You know what? I'm tired. I've been at Goodwill all day.
The other, so what was that today? That was today, wasn't it?
What?
When you were looking for the dish soap?
Yes.
She's like, babe, are we at a dish soap? I'm like, no, it's sitting right there on the counter. So she reaches down to pull out a brand new one from under the counter and then sees the other one that's about half full.
It's literally right in front of my face. Could not find it at all.
That happens to me on stuff all the time.
Yeah, I just, today I needed to go to Goodwill today because I needed to get my brain together.
You did need to go. You did.
It's been a while since I have had some inner peace, and I needed it.
You start making commercials, says Jennifer. And then Evelyn says, it's not awful. Needs to be their new slogan for a promo. They're like, salty. It's not awful.
It's not awful.
Chandra says, it's not awful. It's like Mikey, but worse.
The grapefruit kind's good. All the rest are not awful.
And they need grape.
Except for the cherry. I can't do that cherry chill. That stuff's just, if you like the taste of cherry, you'll like it. But it tastes very fake cherry to me, and I just don't like that. And it's not them, it's anything fake cherry. I'm just not a fan.
So you're saying we shouldn't wait for Chandra 2.0's re-release?
They only made one of me. There are no more.
There are.
Well,
purple lightsabers.
Ooh. I have spawned. So my spawn is like the newer version of me, but they only get meaner the further down the line.
Oh my goodness. We thought the one, like, so these are like, the nesting dolls. The one from her, she was mean. Then the little one, just as mean. Today she was mad because they wouldn't drop her off at Mama's, so Mama could take care of her. So I was taking her to our house
so Daddy
could pick her up, and she was like, I hate you for real. I don't like you for real. Like,
well,
she was so upset.
Mama has physical issues, so it's best that we take care of her.
Mm-hmm. Yes. People saying congratulations on 6K. Woo-hoo. Do the fireworks.
Do it.
Oh yeah, there are fireworks. Let me bring this up. Do the fireworks.
Yes, and make it happen, Captain. Oh, it even has noise. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I think I like that one.
I like the
probably
fireworks.
Better than the others.
Explosions in the sky.
Explosions.
Evelyn says her daughter got a purple lightsaber in 2015. Let's see. Too many distractions, says Jennifer. Oh my goodness. Hopefully the software works good for Sarah tomorrow night and her live stream. I think I've got mine set up pretty complicated. Maybe it doesn't need to be this fancy.
Yeah, we're not real fancy people.
But I was like, I was playing around with this for like 4 hours last night. She was like, did you die?
Yeah. So he comes out of his office and he says, I'm going to go potty, and then I'm going to go downstairs and get you a water. What
I said was not what you heard. I said, okay, I'm going to go potty.
Probably said, I'm going to tweak this thing and then I'll go downstairs and get you a water. Yeah. And it was like over an hour later. And I'm like, did you die? What happened? Last I heard you were going to the bathroom. He's like, oh yeah, I've been working on this. And I'm like, well, forget the water. Let's just go to bed.
I had to go get the water.
Go get a water and let's just go to bed. But whatever. Yeah.
Joe's here. Rick Wynn.
Thank you for joining us.
Let's see. Booby Goats is here.
Booby Goats.
Her name is Erin, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I try to keep everybody's name straight.
Are booby goats like the fainting goats, or are they just goats with boobies? That's my question.
I saw a video the other day. They were fat bottom sheep. They had these really gelatinous looking butts on them.
Did they play the song?
No.
Oh.
I did send it to 70s though.
Fat bottom sheep, you make the rockin' world go round. I was like,
what's the purpose of a fat bottom sheep? Because they were jiggly. I was like, they don't sit on it. Like, what's happened? I don't understand. Like, what's the purpose of that? Like, what's the nature purpose? I don't know.
Do they eat them? Because maybe they need to be fatty.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
You eat sheep butts? I don't know.
I mean.
Andy says, you're doing awesome. You picked up things I haven't yet, and I've had it for over 2 months.
You've been working on it for a few days.
I just got it yesterday.
Okay, you've been working on it for a day.
Yeah. And then I didn't get a chance to work on it too much today because I did work on it a little bit this afternoon. And I had to go get the girl and go do the things, and I had to make food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, my Mondo Melon was late. So mine didn't come in till Saturday while I was at the meetup.
Well, they didn't ship it late, but Indiana
Well,
has
they shipped
decided.
it on the 28th, which was Friday, the day we
Right.
were at the wedding, which means it didn't go out with the mail probably till Saturday or maybe even Monday. So we didn't get it till the following Saturday.
Well,
So,
but
yeah.
Indiana has had massive delays with their postal service. It's been like in the news and everything. And I'm sure it's all across the country, but Indiana's had some pretty bad things going with theirs.
People saying hello to more people.
Hi, more people.
Yay. Ash Taylor says, congrats on 6K. Woo!
Girls on video going, woo!
Yeah.
What is that, Bob and Tom?
Probably. I don't know.
I think that was Bob and Tom. Back in the day.
Oh, so there's that. She says, I can never work for Disney again. I sued them for workman's comp case, and the best choice, though, I love being a guest more. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Sherry Watkins is in the house. I asked her earlier how Anthony was.
Did you tell her the story?
Well, we've told her the story before.
I feel like we have.
Yeah.
I feel like I tell everybody the stories, and I tell them repeatedly.
It's okay, Dory.
So if you've heard it from me before, you'll probably hear it again.
But then
Just
she
saying.
jumps my case when I tell her the same stories over again.
Because you do it like 50 times in a row to me. I do it to random people.
Who else do I have?
I do it to random people.
You're the only one here
I do it
that cares.
to random people.
I know, but I try to talk to the girl. She doesn't care.
No, but you tell me the same story
Because
over and over and over again.
See how this works is it's because you're here. And I have to let things out. It's like I'm like a steam kettle. I gotta like release it. I'm like, you know what I mean? I gotta talk.
You're gonna go,
If
please, Eddie.
Yes, if I'm quiet for too long, I might explode. You know?
I do know.
Oh, I'll be in my office for hours not talking about it, and I come out and I'm like, and you're like you begrudgingly pause what you're listening to.
Well, sometimes you're talking about things that I literally have no clue.
That's okay. I just gotta let it out.
Okay.
It's like when you call me from work with your sad stories about work, they go in here and then they come right out here because if they stay in here too long, then I'm a sad panda.
That's true.
And I think about stuff way too long.
I can't help it. I gotta let that out.
I know you're gonna forget everything I tell you.
Well,
unless it's something I'm gonna tell you again.
Once I dump it, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
But if I don't dump it, it's bad.
Risa says purple is the best color. It's their favorite.
It is the best color. And I've grown to love pink because my girl loves pink. So it's purple and pink. Purple and pink. Purple and pink. What's that say? I can't see it.
It says embracing my weirdness.
Do it. I'm all about the weird.
Kitchen Witch is Tanya, if I'm not mistaken. I am trying. I do put forth effort.
Yes. I was wearing my LuLaRoe leggings out in public today.
Mm-hmm.
So my weird is definitely weird.
You can see them. They kind of look like they belong in It's a Small World.
They're the nesting dolls.
Yeah, so they're kind of like It's a Small World.
Yeah, that and then my big old O sweatshirt. You know, I kind of sort of match-ish.
Stacy says, they aren't just eggs. Do you want more at Elkhart? I'm not flying the coop for a while, so you're stuck with me. Yes, I want more at Elkhart, because by the time Elkhart comes, it's like a month away. Those will be gone. We go through a lot of eggs.
Yeah, because we give them to the girl every morning.
You get
and
eggs.
I get eggs, and you get eggs.
Mm-hmm. You get eggs, and you get eggs, and you get eggs.
We're like the Oprah of eggs.
Yes. But the taxes are way less.
That's true.
And Eva Lynn says that if all of us are weird amongst other weirdos, we're normal. I mean,
yeah, but I still like to be called weird.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me feel better about life. So if everybody else is just like me, then I'm sorry.
So Erin says that she's going live tomorrow. Booby Goats is going live tomorrow. So everybody be sure to subscribe to her, hit those reminder buttons and the bell icons and all those things.
Yes.
So you are notified when she goes live. The same thing with Sarah. Sarah's Joyful Journey will be going live tomorrow as well.
Woo.
So be sure to...
Maybe they could, well, I don't know. They probably already have it set up. Maybe they could time it so they go back to back.
I don't know what time they're
And they
going
can
live.
send each other to each other.
Yeah.
Just a thought, ladies. Just a thought.
Well, that gets bigger if I go that way.
Oh, well, you're making us smaller. That's fine. You do however you need to do.
That's as big as it'll go.
Do
I was
what
trying
you
to
wanna
make
do.
like, let's see.
You can do what you want to do in living color.
Look at that.
We're big.
Yeah. I don't have to do any transitions for a little bit here. So we're just going to scroll through the chat. Hungry Heath is in the house. He says, hey, yo, I miss your strong arms.
You are a cuddle bear.
I was telling her last night that there's a photo of me and Shelly hugging Heath on either side. She's kissing this side of his face, and I'm kissing this side of his face. And his face is like, oh. I was like, what? Not like we're making out.
Yet.
I mean, we didn't have time.
Just kidding.
We didn't have time. It's fine.
Yeah, it's oh.
There we go. That's what I wanted to show. Julie in the Pines for $10.
Woo! Thank you. That's awesome. Appreciate that.
And I can play with this. I can see what kind of files this takes. I can probably add my own kind of things.
Oh, you need a little dancing you that like goes across the screen and dances.
Like that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. I just
would
did
like
it.
That would be cool.
I just did it.
I know, but it would be cool if you had a little you and you could like flat Stanley you and you would just dance.
They don't want to see little me.
Not that little you.
Hey.
Just you in small size dancing across the screen.
Okay. Rickwin. Joe says, Chandra, may you have many blessings. It meant so much to that lady. That lady, and way to go.
Yeah, I think it did, and it made me feel good too, which is just a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, because you're there's a lot of the sad because you work the ICU, so there's a lot of the sad. So doing the little bit of the little happy is always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely made the day better. Bueller was a good movie, but it's not the best. I still wholeheartedly believe that Christmas Vacation is the best movie ever made.
It's one of them. It's up there with Roadhouse.
Oh, they got their mom to subscribe.
Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Maybe
Tanya.
she was 601.
Maybe. Chris Bear is in the house.
Oh, itch.
He says, I want to run off to. I don't even know what's happening.
I don't either.
Holly Springer is in the house.
Thanks for joining us.
Everybody's saying hello.
Hello.
Chris said, wait, did Chandra try the new Mondo Melon? Tell Chris what you said.
I did. I said it's not awful. It tastes like watermelon, and it's not bad. It's a good backup.
Salty. It's not terrible.
It's a good backup if I am totally out of the grapefruit.
She likes the grapefruit.
I like the grapefruit. Mm-hmm. I could do the watermelon as a backup.
Watermelon.
Still
waiting on grape. At least I'm not alone with the grape.
Yeah.
I want grape. Joe wants grape. Miriam doesn't.
It might be a little trickier to make.
You know what? It just needs to be really good and grape Kool-Aid flavored and delicious.
Yes.
I mean, I just need it because I even sent him a picture one day. I had got a grape Powerade. I'm like,
oh, look. It's better than bad. It's good.
Yeah.
It's log. It's log. It's big. It's heavy. It's wood. It's log. It's log. It's better than bad. It's good.
Are you thirsty after a long day of playing with log? Try salty. It's better than bad. It's not terrible. You gotta like it because we're trying to sell this stuff.
It tastes like watermelon. If you like watermelon, you'll like it.
It does. It's very watermelon-y.
It's a watermelon-y.
It's very watermelon-y. It's very good. It smells good. It tastes good. I like it.
Watermelon's not my jam. So far, the grapefruit's the big winner chicken dinner.
It's log. Even Chris got it.
Love it. Evil Lynn got it too. The log song.
Yes. Jeanette Cleveland is in the house.
Thank you for joining us, Jeanette. I cannot see that.
She says, you were talking about parachute pants, and my hubby brought us drug rugs, and I was more sad that something from the 90s is now considered vintage on eBay, on Etsy.
Well, to be fair, drug rugs were from the 70s. Parachute pants.
Okay. What's a drug rug for everybody who may not know like me?
So, to my knowledge, what my kids call drug rugs are the hooded sweatshirts that are made out of the woven hemp material.
Oh, those look awful.
With the stripes in the pockets.
Yeah, those are
to my knowledge.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what my kids call them. That's what I remember calling them when I was a kid. And then the parachute pants, actually, I think they actually started in the 80s because Madonna was wearing the high-waisted, really wide-leg pants even before MC Hammer became MC Hammer. But I think I told you guys about those. I sold a pair of parachute pants not too long ago for a decent amount of money, like $60. So, and they're pretty cool. I was pretty stoked about it. Oh, I sold something really cool. I don't know if I showed you guys. I know. eBay is eBay. And that's not what we're here to talk about. But
while you're looking that up, let me keep going through here.
You go through things. I'm going to.
Let's see. Booby says they're utterly fantastic goats.
But do they have boobies or do they faint?
Chris says. I went back in time and watched Chandra tasting the Mondo Melon. I guess it's about the best I could hope for.
I like the grapefruit. I could do an ad for the grapefruit. It's the best thing.
Grapefruit. It's the best they've got.
I'm sorry.
That's because I could just imagine. So I guess what they were talking about. So I was watching as I was coming home from Walmart. Chris and Miriam were on with Amanda Decker tonight, and they were talking about when they developed the black licorice and the red licorice flavors of Keto Chow. They did a blind taste test with Joe and Rachel, and Joe was very not happy because he is not a fan of black licorice. Nor am I.
No, I would leave. I would consider it a personal insult. In all honesty, like that is them's fighting words. Black licorice is fighting words. My mom used to eat Good and Plenty's. Candy coated black licorice. That is the nastiest thing on this planet. How do you even call that candy? That's just wrong. Anywho, I sold this amazing dress. I don't know if you can see it. It's vintage from the 70s, made with Liberty fabrics and sold at made by Lilia of Honolulu and Liberty House. And it was a maxi dress with butterflies all over it. And it was absolutely stunning. Neon colors, just beautiful. And it sold for $119.99. I was very excited about that. Plus they pay shipping. So that just, I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. Thought you might want to know. Sorry, I'm looking through my emails.
I'm not quite sure what. I'm curious. I got to go back and maybe see something. Rockin' Keto Amy. Amy says, I love it, Chris. You shouldn't have told me that because now I have a ton of how-to questions and you will ignore me. I don't even know what's happening.
To do what?
I don't know. I missed something somewhere. I tried to scroll back up. I didn't see anything.
Oh.
We all care, says Evelyn.
Yes.
And Paul McGrogan is here. Thank you for being here, Paul.
Thank you for joining us.
Hey, all. People saying hello to Mr. McGrogan. Oh, it's about OBS. Okay.
OBS. What is
It's
OBS?
it's a streaming thing that you have to
Oh,
build and put it together, but it uses resources off your computer, unlike
I
these.
thought it meant old bullshit.
No.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. Shave and a haircut.
2 bits.
I was gonna say something else, but I have to remember where I am at. Oh, Jennifer. She says my phone battery is swollen. They make them so
Oh,
cumbersome to change. You better get that taken care of. They're probably gonna give you a new phone.
yeah.
I don't think that's a. I
That
don't
shouldn't happen.
know because most phones these days aren't replaceable very easy.
You got to be careful it doesn't
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah, because that's real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Southern Keto is in the house. Good evening, my friend Victor.
Thank you for joining us.
He says, love the new format.
Cool.
And
I like it.
Amy loves pink and purple.
Yes.
I like toast and jam. Stacy,
I like
I'll buy
bread
some
and
eggs at
butter.
Elkhart. Amy will buy eggs.
I like toast and jam.
It is exactly 3 weeks from today that
Woo,
we go to the
woo.
meetup. So 3 weeks, I'll have gone through those dozens of eggs. So we will
Yes,
need
you
more
will.
eggs.
We'll need more eggs.
Mhm.
Oh, what day is that on?
It's a Tuesday.
Okay.
You know,
I know
3
I'm
weeks
gonna
from
be-
today.
You know what? I have an itch right here.
That's what I put up with all the time. Karen is listening, but driving. She says, hit the like button.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Be safe while you drive.
Amy says, woohoo! April 1st. Someone remind me that week to call Smoking Fatties. I told them I would call that week.
Okay.
Call
That's
that
your
week.
job.
Call that week.
Hmm.
Jeffrey Cox is here. He says, I own purple shoes, hot pink, neon orange, neon green infection control shoes I wear with my scrubs. Patients sometimes ask me by the nurse with the purple or pink shoes.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty awesome.
I like those. That's awesome. I just wear Brooks because, you know,
I'm wearing flippy
they're comfortable.
floppies. I'm wearing flippy floppies and my my hoochie daddy shorts.
Well, right now I'm right now I'm wearing my slippers because
Your
my feet are
lippers.
cold. Yes, because I wear lippers in the house.
Tomorrow night, Sarah is going live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
So be sure to check that out. Yes.
Ooh, excuse me.
Booby Goats is 7:30 in the morning Central Time. So that
Oh.
will be 8:30
Eastern.
Eastern Time. Yeah, I was
So
getting
they're
there.
probably not going to back to back it.
No.
Unless Booby Goats is going to go for a really long time. She's going to talk for 12 hours.
Sean said, your beard was tickling Heath's cheeks. Which cheeks? It was weird.
Oh, you guys are too much.
Didn't have time. I invited you to my room. I didn't get that text, so I don't know what's happening.
You know what? If you need private time, you'll just have to let us know.
Daylight versus standard. Don't get me started.
Oh.
I just want to like always have an extra hour every day.
So here's the
Can we
thing.
roll back every day an extra
I'm
hour?
fine with rolling back. It's the springing forward that sucks.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Because here's the thing. I was tired at work and I just felt off. You just miss an hour of work and you're just off, or an hour of sleep and you're just off at work.
Jennifer agrees. Grape,
Yes.
grape, grape, grape.
What am I reading? I'm trying to read all these comments, but they're much smaller than they were before.
Well, most
And
of
I
them are
used
just
to be able to like
yeah.
kind of see part of it, and now I'm like squinting.
Paul says, I hear you're supposed to recognize other dudes in the room who have a big beard. Just a nod will do. Yeah, and that's something that Beard versus Food said the other day.
Yeah,
I try to do that. I try to, like, whenever I see somebody in the grocery store, I mean, really, that's the only place I see people anymore is the grocery store.
To nod them.
Yeah.
I'll start doing that with my beard too.
Weird hip thrust thing. All right, have a great night. She says, have a great night. Got to finish my video. Drug rugs.
Yes. Good night, booby goats. I love that name. I just love that name.
Chris says to the other Chris, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my father.
No, but Chris's father is here tonight, and he might tell you what to do.
That is true. Chris's dad is here. He might tell you what to do, and you'll be like, yes, sir.
Right?
All right, here's Evelyn says, the Princess Bride.
Definitely up there in the top 1 and 2 spots, yeah.
Then I saw Hitch. See, we're like soulmates.
I mean, I like Hitch. Princess Bride is way better.
Well, Hitch is just like that movie I put on. Like, Hitch is a movie that I can put on no matter what and watch it. The same thing with, what's the other one I was trying to watch the other night? And you were like, we're watching this. The Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, I do like.
I love that movie.
Complained about that. I like that.
I
movie.
put it on the other night. And you're like, you thought we were watching something else. So
that's why.
Yeah.
If I thought it was something else, of course I'd complain.
Carl, of course you owned 15 pair of parachute pants. I owned about 15 pair of parachute pants. Very early 80s. It was required uniform for my breakdancing career.
Yes.
That's what's happening. You were spun too many times on your head on cardboard.
Well, did you see that Olympic breakdancer from Australia? Wasn't that from Australia?
It was so trolling, though. It was amazing.
It was painful to watch.
Yes.
Like, painful. And I get it. I think she's a comedian by trade. But I was just like, oh, how much money did it take to get her there to do that? That was something. But art is art. Not for me to judge.
Chris said, Joe didn't spew the black licorice all over the wall, but it was pretty close. He did end up saying that he weirdly liked it.
Yeah, those probably would not be my comments, but my comments would probably be, get out. We're done.
We're done.
We're done. Yeah, I'm not a licorice fan.
Yeah, I'm not a black licorice fan. I like red licorice.
I like red licorice, but minimally. And black licorice is just the worst, probably on par with olives for the worst thing ever made.
I love olives.
The worst thing ever created to be eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Black licorice and olives.
Andy said,
olive oil is okay, but olives.
Andy said, I just made airline tickets. I actually just purchased airline tickets to help my mom again in April. Life is getting very busy again. May, if you're not familiar, for those who fly Southwest everywhere, as of May, sometime in May, I'm not sure the exact date, they will no longer have free
baggage
check bags for you unless you buy like the business class. They don't have business class seating, but you can buy like they have different tiers of, so you're paying more for the same ticket, but you're getting like more back in points and you get like earlier access to board and all that stuff.
Sooner,
so depending on how
to bring your bags,
and now you get to bring your bags and not pay. I don't know how much they're going to be charging for bags. And allegedly they're going to be doing a thing now where you don't get to sit wherever you want. And I imagine there'll probably be some extra surcharges for that along the way too.
Assigned seating.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, it is kind of stressful when you're getting on the plane on Southwest because you're wanting everybody to sit together because you're not getting on the plane knowing where you're going to sit.
Yeah.
So there is that. But yeah.
We don't fly very often, so it doesn't really matter to us.
And Visual Keto is asking Chris if it's the 28th or 29th when they're going to be in Davenport, Iowa or nearby. I am not familiar. And Carl heard me say Hoochie Daddy Shorts.
Yes.
And so did Evelyn.
He is wearing his Hoochie Daddy shorts.
And they're just about like...
They're shorter gym shorts.
They're about this far above the knee.
Yeah.
So for me...
Hoochie Daddy
shorts. They're not like 80s gym shorts.
You don't look like an 80s gym teacher.
I'm not wearing them like under my breasticles, and then, if you've ever seen Dazed and Confused, the guys are like pulling them up way up here and you're like, and you can see the stuff and
the bits and bobs.
Yes. You don't need those shouldn't be Braille. Okay. And
it shouldn't be Braille.
They shouldn't. Visual braille. You don't need it.
Gray sweatpants.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Yes.
Gray sweatpants.
Carrie's got a point. Carrie says, I think the flip-flopping of the clocks is overrated and we need to stop it. I mean, we're not.
Yeah.
I mean, if the farmers want to see in the dark.
Farmers don't care about the rest of us. They're going to work on their own schedule.
They can put lights up, okay? They can put lights in the fields, okay?
If you build it, they will come.
I'm still looking for my lost hour.
Same.
Did you find it under the couch? It might have rolled under the couch.
Oh, so frustrating. That lost hour.
And Andy says, but getting a walk in after dinner is so much better than in December. I can't talk today. Plus the greens are coming up, flowers are starting. It makes me so happy. I'm gonna miss my fridge.
It was nice to walk out of work and it still be daylight. That was nice.
Yeah.
First time in I don't even know how long, I think.
Davenport, Iowa is going to be the third. And Tony says, I should say, Mr. Delisle says, I am the big cheese boss. Call me El Jefe.
Nice. He's the cheddar.
Yes.
Everything's better with cheddar.
Yes.
Oh,
this is the best. This is the most fun live chat ever. So random yet flows.
Yes. This is how our brains work.
Mm-hmm.
On any random given day, this is how we talk regularly.
Yes.
And one of us will say a reference to something unknowingly, and the other will pick up that reference and run.
All right. Evelyn's telling Tony, or Mr. Delisle, my apologies, Mr. Delisle, that needs to shape up this chat and get Chris under control.
Trouble. Oh, just troubles. Oh, itchy nose.
If you were a real Chris, you would know it's Chris, no extra S after the apostrophe. Wow.
Oh, I am not a real Chris.
You are not a real Chris.
I am not a real Chris.
He says, heading to bed, that long road trip really did. Well, yeah, you drove from Texas all the way through to the Midwest and drove through the Midwest and then all the way back to Texas. That's a lot of driving.
Well, I know everybody was glad to see you and sorry I missed you, but be safe, get some good rest, feel better tomorrow.
Yes. We're trying to get through these here because we are running out of time, ladies and gentlemen.
We talk too much.
You know what? Chris says farmers don't care what time the clock says. They get work done regardless.
Exactly.
Yes. Daylight savings time wasn't for the farmers. It was to save energy for war, probably.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes. I have all your lost hours, says Jennifer.
Give them back.
All right. Okay. Now we're going to have to figure out how to end this because we got about 5 minutes until Chris and Miriam's live. I have connected it. You can hang out in the chat. You'll be redirected after the credits. Again, the credits are all of those who are members. I have not yet had an opportunity to update this week's members list. I will get that done before Sunday. So if you become a member or you donate memberships, you get your name in there.
Yep.
So thank you all so very much.
Every little bit keeps the channel going.
Yes.
Keeps you with this crazy hour-ish every Tuesday.
Thank you all so much for...
I got gum in my hair.
The super chats tonight. You guys are amazing. You guys are so very thoughtful and generous.
Sometimes I really feel like I have my life together. And then there are days when you go to pull a piece of hair out of the gum in your mouth and you pull the gum out of your mouth and get it stuck in your hair. It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
I'm fine. It's okay.
Fine. So we're going to go ahead and end this. I mean, hopefully I can make this. Let's see. I need to figure out how to end this.
Outro. Click there.
Yes.
Bye, guys. Let us know if